Kia ora, welcome to my happy place. If you like today's video, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment so I know that you've been, don't be shy, and please enjoy. Well, the rain has stopped, so I thought I'd come on and do my video that I was going to do on making this little glue book. It has got 10 pages in it, and so this is all you need: a pokey tool, and this is one of those little screwdrivers, and my husband just ground it into a point. There's a pokey tool, some scissors, a needle, and cotton, and this cotton is just 4 strands of cotton so that it's strong enough, glue stick, some little pieces of paper, and it doesn't matter how big they are, and a couple of bits of paper to decorate the cover, which is just a rice risotto card. So that is all you need, and I've got one over here that I've got all the bits and pieces, and I've trimmed up put my pages all together, and I've trimmed up my card. So we're just going to decorate it, and all I've done is picked out a picture that I liked, and I'm just going to see where it goes, where I like it, move it until I'm happy with where it goes and what it'll look like on the back. And then we'll just give it a trim up, and how big is that on the front? Yeah, can't believe that it stopped raining, and now you can hear the boiler running from the camp for heating the hot water. But it should shut off soon. So these are really easy to make, and I really like making them. Then I like gluing them in them as well. So this is, anybody can make these little wee things, and that makes your cover. I'm sure I can bring you down a bit further. That's what we look like. So just pull this back out and glue it. Can't believe that it stopped raining. It's absolutely horrendous. We had thunder and lightning, and I really thought that we were going to be losing power. Not that it would have made any difference, because my laptop is charged up and our lights are on solar. We're running solar lights in our caravan, so it wouldn't have made much difference, but we just lay that down there, glue it down, put our little bits in. We came down this weekend for a Christmas barbecue. The owners of the camp put on a Christmas barbecue for the permanent campers, and it was really lovely. We had a lovely afternoon, but I indulged in a couple of glasses of wine, and wine doesn't really do good for me these days. It affects my stomach, and of course with eating cheese and crackers and party dips, and as well as barbecue, and then delicious ambrosia and mince pies and all the lovely things you have for Christmas. I was not very well that night. So that's our cover to there, and it looked like to me that they were exploring in a cave. So for the inside I've picked this little map, piece of Chinese map, I think it is. It looks like it's got Chinese writing, but I can't put it that way. I'll have to have it this way, otherwise it won't fit to cover over my book. Just be able to just straighten that up, I think. Yeah. Awesome. That's going to be cool. The husband's sleeping, so I hope you can't hear him snoring. He's not a big snorer, but when he's tired, he does a little bit. Not like me. I'm shocking. Because of my sinuses, I have the most terrible snoring problem. And that's going to go in there like that. Sorry, I am out of shot. So this weekend, what did my son-in-law do? On Friday night when they came down, my daughter had him bring up my Christmas lights. Well, I say Christmas lights, but they're going to be up all year round. We're not going to take them down. I love having lights on my patio. Right, when you sit out there in the evening and have your barbecues and such like and have the lights. And then we put up the Christmas tree, my little wooden Christmas tree that I'd made all the decorations for. It irritates me when I get a bubble in it, but never mind. That's the cover of our journal. Just put the lid back on that. Right, now pages here. Just make sure that they're all sort of in the middle, so that when you sew them you can catch them all. Pretty much think we're okay. One feels a bit thicker, so I think we might put that on the front. Now, because I don't have my telephone book with me, I'm going to use one of my journals. Just find the middle page so that I can use it to stab the hole of my book, my journal cover. Just line them up where you want them. Make sure it's all right where you want it, and then you just get a book that you can put it in the middle of and give it a poke with your pokey stick, and then I do one down here. And oops, just make sure I've got that straight it moved. Let's get it in there, and I've got a little bulldog clip here. I'll just put that there, make sure all in the right place. Yes, and then I'll put one in the middle. Awesome. A few little holes in my journal, but they're only glue books, so it doesn't really matter. And then all you do is get your thread of cotton, slip it through the middle, just to put your thumb on that so you don't pull it all the way through. I go up the top. You can do this from the top at the front and leave a bit so you can have a dangly that you add things to. And I just go back in through the middle. No, and I've done that wrong, so I'll have to go back through there. Don't want to do that at all. I want to go right down to the end. I can hope you can see what I'm doing. Right down to the end, and then through the middle on the opposite side of your bit of cotton. Just move it out the road so I can get on the opposite side, and then you just tie a knot, and I'll just cut off my needle. Give it a nice little tight pull, but don't pull it too tight so you rip it. And I just do several knots. Embroidery cotton is really good for this because it's nice and tight, strong, but as I say, my little sewing kit is the only thing I've got here, so that's what we use. And I just put several knots in it to keep it tight, and our holes might be a bit big, but I just scrunch them back up, cover up a bit. You can always put a bit of glue on them, or you can cover them over completely, but as I say, it's just a little glue book. And then we've just got all these just little bits of paper that I have less. Some are out of magazines, some are just strips of jelly prints, wrapping paper, envelope, little envelope, book page that's got a little bit of dye on it, and this is the other side. And it makes a nice little glue book. That's two, and I might as well make the other one while I'm here. This one here is a little bit of homemade paper, I think. It's really lovely. So, magazine page, a little piece of painty paper, a piece of printer paper, jelly print, another piece of magazine page. This is a piece of paper that colouring in or out of a book that I got sent in a Happy Mail, and they'd made an envelope out of it. So that was a little bit left from, I did a glue page, glue and colouring in page with it. This is a bit of printer paper that I've just been using as a drop sheet, and another piece of, and that one there seems to be the biggest, so I think we might just put it on the front. And then to get my size, I just lay it on my bit of paper. If they stick out too much, I sometimes just give it a little bit of a trim just to even it up a little bit. And just lay your card. I leave a tiny little bit of space, and then I just see where it is, see what I can do, hold it like that, leave just a fraction of a bit there, and then I just get it down this end and trim, and then fold it over, trim the rest of the way, and I think I'll just take a tiny little bit off here as well. Turn it over, and that's not very straight, and the boiler has stopped. And I cut that very crooked, so we'll have another go. And then we'll flip it over and just trim it off there. And there is our little cover, and this is the picture I picked out. I thought it looked really cool, so I thought I'd see how much of it I could get on if I just folded it. Like that, and we want enough so that we can fold some up and keep your feet in. That's cool. So I'll just give this side a bit of a trim so it's pretty much even. Get all the bits out of the road. I might just drop you down a little bit, I think. I might be just a bit, and just, oops, sorry, move you a little bit. Right, just move these out of the road. I think that's about what we're going to be. Right, just fold it up. Fold the edges. Give it a good crease so then we know where it's going to be. I didn't think that rain was ever going to stop. Cool. Now we get our glue stick. Yeah, so what else did my son-in-law do? He put the half cupboard together and got an extra plate on that he screwed on top of it, so that it was strong enough to take the fridge on top of it. And then he set the fridge up on top of it, and it works out so good. He screwed all the 4 cupboards together, and then anchored them to the wall of the annex so that they're earthquake proof. Well, so they won't fall over if we have an earthquake. So that was cool. And then he put power to the annex. So I've got that all sorted. And that is the cover of our this little bit here, and not might just have to put another strip in there. So what I'm going to do is just measure that down like that, and give that a trim. I don't think I measured that very straight. I didn't. Right, that's fine. That's better. And I just that wasn't very straight either. I'll just give that a little trim up. And glue it to the front, and then we'll put a little strip at the back, like that. So we'll just give that a trim off there. Oops. And I want to take a little bit more off, about that much I think. And we're going to put that bit in there like that. So we just cut that down a bit more, we don't want that much in there. And we'll glue this bit on there. First, whoops, trying to keep in shot. It's hard to get used to the tripod, because I don't use one at home. But, yeah. And then we will glue this one. Not quite, cut it just a fraction short, so I think I'll just give this a tiny trim again. And I most probably made it too short now. Oh no, that's cool. So we're going to put that there like that. Down. I can hear that rain starting to drop again. Awesome. I'll just pull this back this way and put it around here. And see how that is. That is not exactly straight, but will do. It will do. And that is our little cover. Quite like that. It's very warm and the glue stick is melting very quickly. Right. Right, here we are. Right, now I need to thread my bit of cotton again. Got my I hope I didn't cut that too short. Oh no, just lovely. Like that. Alright, so we'll open that up at the middle. Get our pages back in the middle. And put our little dog in. I don't know how they do it. You can have all the windows and doors shut, but the littlest of bugs still get in. Right, got that there, and what I do is I just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to tangle that all up, just knocked it down on the ground, and then double it over once when I can find it, just put a little knot in it. Right, and then thread it the doubled up one through your, and I've got a little wherever it is, and I've lost it. I did have a little needle threader here, but I can't find it, so I'll have to try and do this. It's quite a big, looking at the wrong end, really having a grey moment. Right, let's see if I can do this. It's a bit, right, I thread it through and we can find the ends here, knot it again, and then you have your 4 strands of cotton, which is quite strong enough to hold it. It's not like they're going to be have lots of wet glues and things like that in them. They're only just little glue books. So 1, 1, 2, and I just eyeball it, 1 in the middle, 3. Move that out the road, find our needle again, in through the middle, up through the top. And I was just lucky enough to have a darning needle in my little camping sewing kit. because they have a nice big eye in them and you can't poke yourself with them. And then back through the middle on the opposite side. Pull tight. Now you can hear the fridge running. And lots of noises tonight. And put a knot in it. And another one. And another one. And another one just for luck. Right. And that is our number 3 little journal. And they're very sturdy. And they're nice, easy. For just putting little wee things in. This one here, I put a little lady in front of it because it was just a brick wall and I thought it needed a little lady, but these ones here have images in them already. So those are my 3 little journals or glue books. So, and there for putting little things like little things like this, and I have quite a few little bits and pieces in here, so just find a few and see what we can do with just a couple of them. Let's pull a few little things out. Pardon me. A few little stickers. Right, I think that'll be enough. There'll be plenty. Right. Since the first one I did is dry, I think we'll do something in that one. Just put the rest out of the road. And I've got a little pile of things here. Right, so let's see what we can do. Right, we don't want him on there. And some birds there, some free birds there and a cage bird here. Right. It's very relaxing just picking things up and gluing. Not that I don't have much in the way of looks cool. The way of wax paper to put between them, unfortunately. Yeah. And these are all just little bits that I've cut out of, out of catalogues mostly. That's cool. Might have a, see if we can cut a bit of flour out of there, get a bit that fits. Just trim that off. Put that there like that. And then put her there like that. Like that. So now we most probably won't be back again until Boxing on, maybe the week before Christmas. We might come down during the week just to bring some things down for, because we'll be staying maybe 4 weeks over the holidays. So we usually go away for that amount of time. Oops, sorry. And to bring some things down, and then we won't be down until Boxing Day most probably. This next weekend is my granddaughter Bethany's 17th birthday, and then the week after that we'll be having Christmas with my elder daughter and all the family. We're all getting together because the little ones are going to their fathers for Christmas, and then Christmas will be with my youngest daughter. That's all it takes is to fill it up, and you don't have to go through, you can just pick any page. A little bit big. Could chop her feet off, of course. It's quite like her. I'll just chop her head off. Stamp tissue here we'll put on first, and a little bit of writing like that. I might just give her a little trim out this time. Boilers come on again. And put her down there. Glue off. think that's about it for tonight. That boiler is on for the second time, and I don't think you need to listen to that all night. So that's what we've just done, is a couple of little simple glue pages, and these are our, move that all out of the road, our 3 very simple glue books. So give it a try. They're really cool to make and fun to glue in.
Thank you for being with me. Kia kaha, stay strong, and I'll catch you again soon.